Hey, welcome back to Let's Eat with Russ. Today I'm going to show you how I make my homemade eggnog. I like eggnog. I even like the store-bought melted down traffic cone eggnog in the carton, but it's a whole different thing. It's like the difference between a strawberry you bought at the grocery store versus a strawberry that you picked out of your own backyard. So I like both types of eggnog, but this is better, especially for a holiday tradition. Excuse me. So I've got pretty much all my ingredients already laid out here. You start with 4 eggs. One of the yolks broke, but that's 4 egg yolks. I already separated the whites from the yolks. I showed you how to do that on a different video earlier. So we're going to start by just beating the eggs a little bit, or the yolks rather. And then once you got your eggs decently beaten, I don't have a stand mixer here. I'm working in the small kitchen today. This is 2/3 of a cup of sugar, and you just want to kind of gradually add it to the yolks. That looks about good. Now we're going to add 2 cups or 1 pint of milk. Whole milk is definitely preferred for this recipe. And then I'm going to add 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. And it technically calls for 3 ounces of bourbon, but I prefer to use 4. And you don't have to use bourbon if that's not your flavor. That's kind of the ideal way to do this, but you can use spiced rum or cognac or whatever your preference is. I'm just going to mix this up really quick. Get that a little mixed up and frothy. So this is actually just 1 tablespoon of sugar, and with the egg whites it's going to take a little bit longer. I might even actually pause the video, but you just got to whip them until you get to what they call soft peaks. So if you don't know what that means, what they call soft peaks is when you pull the mixer out, it kind of holds its shape a little bit. So once you get to that point, you want to gradually add the other tablespoon of sugar with the mixer running, and then you'll get a little bit firmer peaks. I've learned the hard way not to make it too firm of peaks, because then it doesn't want to mesh in with the eggnog as well. So We're basically already there, except that I did forget earlier to add a teaspoon of nutmeg. I don't have fresh nutmeg, so I'm just using ground. Go ahead and add that. Yeah, we're already almost done. See how easy this is? And we just want to basically fold this into here. Give it another little whisk here. And there you go, homemade fresh holiday eggnog. Let me find my glass I was going to use, and I wish I had a ladle or a pitcher big enough for this, but this spoon will work. As I make a mess down the side of the glass already. And most people, I think, would actually sprinkle ground nutmeg on the top, but I prefer to just use ground cinnamon. Just a personal preference. You can do either one. So, whoops, that's not quite a dusting. And then for a garnish slash stir stick, just use a stalk of whole cinnamon rather. And there you go. Homemade eggnog in just a few minutes. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, please.